Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my world. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from distance.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Zach Collins makes his big league debut right after this. Drew Pomeranz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Drew Pomeranz, better known for that big overhand curveball that he has. A good fastball, not a great fastball. 91 to 93. Curveball is his best pitch. He will mix in an occasional changeup.
Now at the plate, Max Moroff. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Max Moroff.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 136.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's Starling Marte. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bucks go down quietly. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Mitch Keller, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Turner
in there at the knees, strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Hit in the air out to left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One to Rendon. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. From his knees. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Grant Andrews.
In now, Grant Andrews. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Taylor at the track. See you later. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's 1 for 5. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Two out, nobody on. Fastball in there, 3-2. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Howie Kendrick as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Skied into straightaway right. Andrews sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Perez, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Batting 8, the catcher, Zach Collins.
At the plate, Zach Collins. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Perez is off at first with 2 away. There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets it ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Nationals nothing. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Carson Kelly.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Mitch
Ready now,
Keller.
Mitch Keller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batter, second baseman, Max.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Drew Pomeranz.
Leading
and
off
they'll
for
need
the
him to get
Nationals,
something going here.
the pitcher, Drew
First delivery
Pomeranz.
to him on the way. And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike. Nope,
And he
that's
lays
ball.
off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Everybody's different
Now
coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Again, another foul ball. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Machado now on 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Up with it now is Kendrick, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Standing in, Josh Bell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Oh no, Lord, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1
Leading
after
off
grounding
for the
out in his
Nationals,
only trip to the plate so
The first
far.
baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Striding into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Grant Andrews. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 2-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Nope. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another chance? Carson Kelly. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's in there, base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mitch Keller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Zimmerman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And he is out on the tag.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Max Moroff. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the air to right center. Eaton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Nationals.
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
right fielder.
Digging in,
Hernan
Perez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off
now
the frame.
Batting, catcher, Zach Collins.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Collins has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit.
Now
right?
batting,
That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Drew Pomeranz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And there's ball one. Heading out towards shallow right. Perez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop Manny Machado.
Standing in, Manny Machado. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Taylor coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Grant Andrews. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. The 3-1. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Stephen James takes the ball now here, as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 33, Stephen James.
Franco will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Now not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in and looking for more, Carson Kelly. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Andrews stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners
now
and 1 away.
The pitcher, Mitch Keller.
So here now is the pitcher, Mitch Keller, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he won't make it back to third as it's a botched squeeze attempt here as he becomes a very costly out number 2. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Ladies
1
and
left
gentlemen,
for Pittsburgh,
please join
but they're up
traditional
1-0.
7th inning stretch.
So next will be the 4-hole for the
Leading
Nationals.
off for
Ryan
Washington,
Zimmerman 0 for 2
the first
here to
baseman,
start the afternoon.
Ryan.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Ryan Zimmerman is retired
Now
for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Eagle, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The right fielder, number 14.
That a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Now to the plate, Hernan Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And he takes strike 2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Bronco fields it cleanly, and the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
So digging in now, Zach Collins is still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit in the air out to right. Andrews moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Kelly will
your
come on
attention,
in
please.
relief now as he'll make
These
his
changes
10th
for
appearance of the
Washington.
season.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot, number 27.
Now in the
Sean
box, Max
Kelly.
Moroff. He'll go to work
Now
trying to
catching
do
and
something
batting
about
ninth,
breaking this 1-1
number 4,
tie.
Sandy Leon.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the
The
numbers
center
for our
fielder,
2 starters here today,
Starling
with both guys recently
Marte.
departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rendon has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
2
batting.
very well-pitched games thus far.
Man.
There you see it. Each team with a
Machado.
1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
1 ball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Bullet back up the middle. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. So striding in, Sandy Leon.
Leading
and
off
he's getting
for
his first plate
Washington,
appearance here in the
the
8th
catcher,
after entering off the
Sandy
bench just a little bit ago.
Leon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Andrews moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray. Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's going.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Your
Sam
attention, please.
Simon enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 48, Sam Simon.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Sammy Solis will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Popped up. Rendon in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kendrick on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 5, Grant Andrews.
Digging in now, Grant Andrews, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied 1 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Ryan Zimmerman. Thanks largely to one heroic swing, he's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Washington came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sammy Solis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals.